Hello, everyone, and welcome to the World Series of Board Gaming news update for August. End of August, we are coming into the end of our ticket sales. We have so much going on that I'm just going to get right into it, especially with a few announcements for those of you who haven't picked your games yet. You better get on it because some of them are filling up fast. First off, we want to start off with giving a shout out to the sponsor spotlight of Patchwork. Thank you to Dice Tower West and PrezCon for sponsoring. Dice Tower West, as you know, is supplying their library to World Series. And so if you thought, if you missed it in March and you couldn't go to Dice Tower West, well, don't worry, you got a second chance at enjoying that library by just coming to WSBG Vegas. Pretty simple. And we also want to give a highlight to PrezCon as well. PrezCon is an event that takes place in Charlottesville, Virginia in February. It's going to be taking place February 19th to the 25th. And they have a large focus on tournaments as well. They have tournament play, 100 tournaments plus. If you are in the Virginia area, check that out. But speaking of Patchwork, this is why I wanted to talk about it specifically. If you were interested in participating in Patchwork, well, you waited too long. You're not guaranteed a spot anymore because we have the amount that we want to run the tournament. However, don't worry. If your heart is still set on Patchwork, you can email Shane at WSBGVegas.com. That is our tournament director. Of course, this requires you to have already purchased a ticket or to be purchasing a ticket, and you can be put on the wait list for that event. So there's a chance people don't show up, there's a chance people change their games, and so if you're on that wait list, the sooner you get on that wait list, the sooner you have a chance of getting into the Patchwork event, but I'd make sure to just have a backup plan and be ready to participate in something else if you can't get in on that Patchwork waitlist. And speaking of event signups, these are some urgent event signups that we wanted to talk about. Spaces are limited and filling up fast for Ticket to Ride, Splendor, and Raw. If these are the games that you have been eyeing, you better act now before it is too late. In the spirit of Raw, I have a little buddy hanging out just below the camera frame. But here's what I do want to talk about because this is important information. Listen up. This is the place where you want to get the information. Our stay and play packages are closing Friday, September 1st at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. That is the last chance you can get in at that discounted rate because our hotel block is expiring. The hotel says, okay, that's it. You're cut off. And that's out of our control. So if you want to get that stay and play package, which seriously is still one of the best packages out there, you get 4 nights on the Strip in Vegas, plus 4 entries into the competition for $999. This is legitimately a good deal. I don't know why people wouldn't seize upon because it's only just a little bit more for that potential, those extra shots at getting a ring or getting the $25,000 or getting into the semifinals. But yeah, if you have designs to get one of those, that finishes September 1st. But if you're still on the fence and you want to push it to the very last minute, I guess you can. But know that our ticket sales are officially closing. Online ticket sales are closing September 9th at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. That's Saturday the 9th. Ticket sales are done after that. However, you can purchase tickets at the door. Outer ring tournaments will be available for $175 and guest passes will be available for $125. But if you want to participate in the main ring event, and this is important, the main ring event, you have to get that locked in by the 9th. And speaking of good deals, what's a better deal than just winning a free game for watching some interesting discussions? That's what we've been doing through our WSBG Designer Interview Series. If you have been tuning in over on the Dice Tower over the last month or two, well, check this out. This is a recap of everybody who has won. So make sure that you aren't on the list and you aren't missing out on getting a free game. And you still have a few options. We did a great interview with Jacob Frixelius. This was a really fun one, actually. And we just chatted about things that I can't tell you about, but maybe I could tell you about if you come to WSBG. After the interview was over for like an hour. It was great. Such a lovely human. Check that out. There's also going to be a few more upcoming this week, such as Paul Denon, DeVere Games, and John D. Clare. 2 of them are coming out, and then the third one will be coming out before September 9th. So check that out because you can win free stuff. I like giving away free stuff, so go check that out. And I want to make sure that somebody who's coming to WSBG wins this stuff, right? That's my goal. So drop a comment over there. If you missed it as well, you can check out the video that Shut Up and Sit Down did for us coming to Vegas. That's right. We hope they got their tickets to the right place. But it'll be exciting to hang out with them. You can play a game with them at the event. They're going to be playing in the Heat Outer Ring tournament. They're also going to be doing a DAC ranking panel show during one of the evenings is one of our evening events. So it's great to have them on board, just like all of the other lovely board game media who are going to be coming down and who you can hang out with at the event, which is pretty cool. And moving along, we do want to do a spotlight on our newest sponsor, Phantom Sleeves. Experience game protection like never before with premium construction, effortless shuffling. This is something that I desperately need because I'm a horrible shuffler with sleeves on. Without sleeves, I'm an incredible shuffler. But with sleeves, I'm a horrible shuffler. And if Phantom Sleeves has effortless shuffling, sign me up. I'm interested. But what I do love about Phantom Sleeves is that they're from Capstone Games. They're sort of run by Capstone Games as well. And I love that these are card sleeves made specifically for board gaming. I feel like when you come from a board gaming company, you know what you want more potentially than if you're a sleeving company that's focusing more on TCGs or something. You know, if you sleeve your games, these are the sleeves that I would personally look into because they know what it takes. They know what it takes to highlight their games as well. They want to keep their games highlighted for sure. So we're thrilled to have them on board as our newest sponsor. And then we want to give a special shout out to Joe Co Jewelry. Huge thanks to Joanna and the whole team over at Joe & Co Jewelry for designing our stunning, and they really are stunning, championship rings. That's the Castle of Burgundy ring, the side. That's the top with World Series of Board Gaming and a diamond and the other 2 diamonds on it. These things are friggin' like the 2022 rings were gorgeous, and I don't know, I think these might even be better. They might even be better. Sorry, 22 ring winners. You better win another one at this year's event if you want the better versions. Joanna and her team just does such lovely work, and they're also the ring sponsor for Azul and Great Western Trail, so wanted to give them a shout out as well, and just get you stoked about the rings that you can potentially win at the event. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I say this every time, but as soon as I saw the rings, and every time I see the rings, I think, you know what? Today's the day. Today's the day I quit working behind the scenes at WSBG and go just and buy a ticket into the tournament because I can't participate personally. But yeah, I really, oh, those rings are so cool, and I desperately want to quit so that I can win one. Not today, not for this year, but you may not see me next year because I just want to win one so badly. But also, I honestly just legitimately love working with the team at WSBG Vegas so much that I don't know if I could leave them. They're really just like lovely people who just want this hobby to grow and just want board gaming to be a massive thing and put us really on the map and put our hobby on the map. Like, how cool would it be, like later on down the line when this picks up, to see Wingspan on ESPN, you know? To see Great Western Trail or Azul being played on ESPN. I just think that would be so cool. Anyway, if you want to check in or if you missed any newsletter updates, feel free to check back on WSBG's YouTube channel. I've got all of them up there. There's a playlist that says news. Otherwise, we're just waiting for you to show up, play, and win $25,000. It's going to be a great event. I cannot believe how quickly ticket sales are going to be closing. This is mind-boggling to me. But the event is happening so soon, and I really cannot wait. Last year, I'll say it again, last year, everybody who I met, every single person who I talked to at the event, I could very easily imagine sitting down with them at game night and playing a fun game. Every single person. And that's just like such a special thing to me. It really is. And so I look forward to meeting new people, seeing old faces, and seeing everybody have fun and participate this year in Vegas. If you haven't gotten your ticket, what are you waiting for? Get in on literally the best deal in board gaming out there. Really. The bang for your buck that you get here, that surpasses any $1,000 Kickstarter that you're going to spend your money on. Seriously, I really do think that. So I hope you'll consider joining me in Vegas. I look forward to running around and getting no sleep whatsoever, and I look forward to seeing who is going to take the win. Oh, if you missed it, really do make sure to go check out that giveaway, because I also am showing you a little sneak peek at the leaderboards. The giveaway results, at the very beginning of that video, I have a sneak peek at our leaderboard system, so you can see who's ahead and you can peruse and watch who's moving on to the next round. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's something I'm excited about. Anyway, until the next time, my name's Chris George, and from all of us here at the World Series of Board Gaming, I got one thing to say. Two things. We'll see you in Vegas, and get in the game.